How are you doing today? How are you doing today? God bless to y'all. God bless to y'all. It's gonna be a quick live. I just wanted to just say this real quick because I posted a poll between for about JJ McCarthy, and I think it's I don't want to say surprising, but I think Viking fans still have belief that JJ McCarthy can be the guy. That's one. Number two, the Vikings made a mistake not signing or re-signing or extending Danielle Hunter. Danielle Hunter is on another level right now, and we made a mistake by not signing that man. We let that man go. Shout out to Zombie Clean. Shout out to you. Vikings play Sam Darnold next. Yeah, we play Sam Darnold next, and it's looking bad. It's looking bad right now. You know what I mean? Um, this is it's out of control with that. But let me do this real quick, and we're gonna vibe real quick for a few minutes. Hold on, real quick, y'all. But yeah, it's one of those days. It's one of those times that dang, I'm confused when it comes to the Vikings. I really am. I'm confused on what the Vikings' next move is going to be because I think we made so many mistakes. But yeah, hold on real quick, y'all. Da-da-da. But yeah, all right, let me get to this. But shout out to everybody in the building, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you haven't already. Consider subscribing if you're feeling the vibes. Believe it or not, Viking fans still believe in JJ McCarthy. Not signing Danielle Hunter was bad. Now, let's look up Danielle Hunter's stats real quick, and then I'm going to get back to JJ McCarthy. I like Jonathan Grenard. I do, but he's not Danielle Hunter. And I say that respectfully. I'm not trying to come at Jonathan Grenard. I know he's having a down season. I think it's because of injuries. I'm gonna just blame the injuries. But we don't have anybody on our defense that people fear. And the one thing about Danielle Hunter is he put a lot of fear in opposing offenses. Since we don't have anybody that does that, it's hard to win sometimes. What's going on, USA? What's going on, Lucas? What's going on, Zombie? What's going on, everybody? Make sure y'all hit that like button if y'all haven't already. Now, Danielle Hunter, in my honest opinion, is still playing at a very high level. Right now, he has in 11 games, he has 11 sacks in 11 games. He has 2 forced fumbles. He's been absolutely terrific this season. It's just crazy to think that this man could possibly be done, and this man's looking really good right now with the Texans. And it sucks that he's on the Texans, he's not on the Vikings. I just feel like we messed up. We messed up big time. And I understand I like Brian Flores overall, but I think I'm more of, I guess, old school mentality. I like the 4-3 defense more than the 4-3 defense over the 3-4 defense. And I feel like uh, the way a coach is a great coach is if you match what you have on the field, the talent you have on the field, you adjust to the talent that's on the field. It's not the other way around. It's not, oh, whatever I want to do, that's what the players are going to have to do. No. If you want to win a Super Bowl, you have to put your best players in the best positions to win the dang on game. And I'm not sure exactly why the Vikings didn't re-sign Danielle Hunter. I have some ideas. They're probably thinking about the neck injury. They're probably thinking that he's up there in age, which he really isn't. He's only 31 years old. The man has 11 sacks in 11 games, and we don't have a Danielle Hunter on this team. I love Andrew Van Ginkel. Jonathan Grenard hasn't played the best, and we don't have anybody on our field that just puts fear in opposing offenses. We don't put no fear in nobody. Maybe if a Harrison Smith was in his prime, maybe if there's nobody. It's a shame. He said if Brosmer can get the ball out, I think he'll look pretty good. but Seahawks get after the quarterback highest pressure rate in the NFL this year. Hold on. Everybody, shout out to my boy Dylan. Everybody that's in the building, hit the like button, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We are going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. I love this comment. Did they make the announcement that he's going to start? Did they make the announcement that he's going to start? I'm not sure if they did. I'm not sure. I'm just asking because I don't know. If they did make the announcement that he's going to start, I feel bad for JJ McCarthy. That's all I'm going to say. But I love you being really optimistic. If Rosemer can get the ball out, I think he'll look pretty good. That's really optimistic. I'm not saying that Rosemer can't be the next Brock Purdy. I'm not saying all that, but at the same time, man, I don't know. I'm hoping the best. I'm hoping for the best, whoever the quarterback is for the Vikings. But yeah. But Seahawks get highest pressure. That's gonna be tough. Especially if KLC doesn't adjust his play calling. It's easier to diss it on JJ than it should because of Jordan Addison, Aaron Jones as a running back, and Adam Thielen with those weapons. You're expecting more pressure as a quarterback. I agree. The thing about it is when you have a Justin Jefferson, when you have a Jordan Addison, when you have these when you have players of that caliber on your team and you're still looking like this, it does suck, but I want to say that Viking fans did not give up on JJ McCarthy. And let me just say this because, hold on, let me get to the comments. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to the point. I'm gonna get to my post right now. I posted, I think, this morning, earlier today, I think, or yesterday. I said, how many games should the Vikings give JJ McCarthy to determine if he's him or not? 24% of the people that voted, mind you, 183 people voted on this, right? 24% said 20 to 51 games. So I'm actually surprised that 24% of Viking fans are saying 20 to 51 games. That's the bare minimum to determine if he's him or not. But then you go to the highest percentage, which is 35%. Viking fans are saying the rest of the season, the rest of the 2025 NFL season to determine if he's him or not. So that's the two highest percent. Well, the second highest percentage is some Viking fans are saying no need. I have seen enough. That's 27%. 14% said 10 to 15 games. So my whole thing is this. For me, I'm more with the 20 to 51 games. Some people would disagree, and they would say, no need, I've seen enough. But we'll see what happens. Go Vikings, go Vikings. What's up? I think the Saints have the best. The Saints have lost every game in the season. My went pretty bad. Yeah, man. Saints ain't looking too good, but they going to rebuild. What's going on, Viking fan? What's good with you, bro? What's good with my bull? Eric's in the building. He says, Skull, my brother. Skull, my brother. Hey, what's going on, Gloria? How you doing, Gloria? Vibes, cheers, my guy. Skull crazy. Let's get it. Yeah, man. So I'm just trying to figure out how y'all feeling right now. Do you think the Minnesota Vikings should give JJ McCarthy 20 to 51 games to determine if he's him or not? Or do you think that we're leaning more towards just the rest of the season, and after the season, if he doesn't improve, we done? Or is it no need to have this conversation? I have seen enough type deal. Because there is 27% of the fan base that's saying we have seen enough of JJ McCarthy. And then I'm talking about the whole Danielle Hunter conversation about, I feel like the Vikings made a mistake. They should have paid that man and went from there. We'll be in a better situation right now if we would have paid Danielle Hunter, because Danielle Hunter is playing absolutely amazing. And it sucks because we don't have one player on our defense that scares the opposing offense. We don't have that guy. We don't have anybody that scares the opposing offense. Yes, we have a bunch of good players, but we don't got that player that can really wreck a game. And Danielle Hunter can wreck a game. He's averaging 1 sack a game. In 11 games this season, he has 11 sacks. In 11 games this season, he has 11 sacks. So my whole thing is this, man. We got to figure out what we're going to do, man, when it comes to like the direction we're going. I hope JJ McCarthy plays against the Seahawks. I hope Max Brosmer doesn't play, because I have a bad feeling if Max Brosmer plays and he shows any type of anything, listen, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'm telling y'all. He said my friend Deshaun. I got to get this guy out. Yeah, we got to get this weirdo out. He said, for some quarterbacks, it takes a while for some quarterbacks to adjust to the game and coaches to adjust to your play style. Remember, Josh Allen wasn't good right away. I get that. A lot of people keep on comparing JJ McCarthy to Josh Allen, but for every Josh Allen, for every whatchamacallit, Peyton Manning and all that, there's 100 million busts. It's a lot of busts. So I just want my guy JJ McCarthy to create his own name, and I feel like I just want him to have enough time to create his name. I'm telling y'all, if he doesn't play against the Seahawks and Max Brosmer gets in the game and he looks decent, we're in trouble. JJ McCarthy's in trouble. I'm not going to sit here and cap. Cheers. Shout out to my guy Danielle in the building. I think JJ should start next offseason with healthy competition. See where the chips fall. I like that. I think that's amazing. I love that comment. I think this is what I said. We need to either draft a quarterback, not in the first round, not in the second round. I'll use a third or fourth round, whatever. Let's see what's up. Let's have some real competition, bro. Because my whole thing is this. We trying to win a Super Bowl. This ain't nothing personal. I like JJ McCarthy. I feel like he can be the guy. But just because I feel like he can be the guy doesn't mean that I'm right. He's the one that's going to be on that field throwing those passes. So it does suck, because I was looking at some statistics. Some people are comparing him to Zach Wilson. Y'all remember Zach Wilson? In the first 6 games of Zach Wilson, and Zach Wilson didn't have a Justin Jefferson. Zach Wilson didn't have a Jordan Addison. You feel me? And Zach Wilson had similar stats to JJ, probably a little bit better than JJ in the first 6 games. That ain't really saying much, but I'm just saying. It looks bad right now, and I hope the best. But what I don't want is Max Brosmer to start. And I say that respectfully, because because I know what's going to happen if he plays okay. I already know what's going to happen. McCarthy is ranked 35th. Two Evil's funny. If I believe in JJ McCarthy, he still needs to grow, and Viking fans need to be patient. Skull. I like that. McCarthy couldn't be the backup in the XFL. Yeah, I agree. McCarthy is a bust. If McCarthy plays in this game, we are in trouble. He clearly has concussion. So he does have a concussion. Okay. And that's just creating yet another excuse for the kid in this organization. Now, I'm going to say this right now. If Max Brosmer shows off, he might as well just pack his bags up, y'all. I'm going to be honest with you. He might as well just pack his bags. Because I'm telling you, out of 188 votes, I posted this a few hours ago. I said, how many games should the Vikings give JJ McCarthy to determine if he's him or not? 27% of the people said no need. I have seen enough. 35% said the rest of the 2025 NFL season. We don't got that much season to go. So if he continues to miss, there's still going to be a question mark on if this man can be decent with one of the best wide receivers in the game. So I'm just saying, if Max looks good, it's over. And I hope I'm wrong. But I get what you're saying, bro. I get what you're saying. You said he clearly has a concussion, and that's just creating yet another excuse for the kid. Yeah, we ain't trying to have no more excuses, man. I'm not even kidding about that ranking. It was stated by Purple Daily. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, and shout out to them, by the way. Um, I heard a lot of different things, man, from a lot of different content creators, and it's not looking good for JJ. Some people are making a lot of excuses for him, and the biggest excuse I can give him, like this is the one thing I will say, is KLC did not put this man in the best positions to be successful overall. But I will say this: JJ McCarthy hasn't played the best consistently. He did have some moments. Now, I ain't trying to take away from the moments, but it's not enough moments. It's not enough moments to what's for like what we are witnessing right now is bad. It's bad for business, man. It's bad for business. And it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good right now. McCarthy can transfer to Handle staff. Totally get close. That's crazy. But you know what though? We'll see what happens for the rest of the season. But like I said, I want JJ McCarthy to finish the season. But if he doesn't, whoever the quarterback is for the rest of the season, I'm cheering for him. Just like I was cheering for Carson Wentz. Cheering for whoever. Because at the end of the day, I just want to win. I want to see some potential. Right now, I just kind of want to get a top draft pick. But it is what it is. It depends who's going to pick who. It depends on the scouting. It depends on the luck of the draw in the draft. So just because if you draft top 10 doesn't mean you're going to get a top 10 player. You might get a bottom 50 player at the top 10 because you're not picking the right player. So it just depends, man. I'm not even... To be honest, it doesn't look to get any better, unfortunately. Yeah, and Angel, we just being honest right here. We not hating on JJ McCarthy. We just keeping it real, man. It just sucks, though. It really does, because after 6 games, this man has a concussion, and if he misses his game, and I'm telling y'all, if Max Brosmer looks decent, and he's moving the ball down the field, and Justin Jefferson gets the ball, and you better hope Justin Jefferson don't get a touchdown or whatever, and Jordan Addison, bro, it's going to get spooky, right? It's going to get spooky in Minnesota. It's going to get spooky. Darian Minson would be a great option to replace McCarthy. You think so? That's funny. Do you remember me? Oh, what's up? I'm not sure. Are you a Bears fan? Vice could have kept Darnold or Daniel Jones. You know, I get that comment every live stream. We over that. Respectfully, we over that. We didn't keep them. There's nothing we can do. At this point, we can't go back in time and say we want to keep Sam Darnold. You know what I mean? We can't go back in time. So a lot of us Viking fans, we over the whole Sam Darnold. We over the whole Daniel Jones. We over that. Right now, we got other issues. Our issue right now is JJ McCarthy the guy, or is he not? Our issue right now is getting through the rest of this season and talking about the draft. We mock drafts and figuring out what we're going to do in the draft. And if JJ McCarthy ain't the answer, can Max Brosmer shine in the games that we have left? I don't really care about winning all like that, but I want to see something good. I want to see something positive on the offense. Our offense looks so freaking bad, bro. I have never seen an offense look this bad since I've been a Viking fan. And I've been a Viking fan for a minute. So for me to say that this is the worst offense I have seen in years, man, I'm being honest, bro. Listen, I don't think I ever witnessed an offense looking like this, bro. And I say that respectfully speaking. I ain't trying to come at any Viking fan. Or I'm not trying to come at, not Viking fan, but JJ McCarthy. But I'm being honest, man. It's looking bad right now. But salute to everybody in the building. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We are going live for absolutely every Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. He said, we way over. Hold on. We way over that, fams. Yeah, we over that. Should have traded for Kirk. No, we don't want Kirk. Respectfully speaking, we don't want Kirk Cousins. Hey, listen, we over the whole Kirk Cousins stuff too, bro. We over listen, there's only one quarterback. Nah, there ain't no quarterbacks we trying to trade for that we already had. If we already had him in the building, we don't want him back. Why keep repeating the pointless statement? Does that make you? Yeah, everybody's going to say that too evil. They just knew people. They just knew people. They're going to say that because that's the most popular thing. ESPN saying it. Stephen A. Smith is saying it. Everybody is saying it. Every big YouTuber. I'm talking about what's the LaShawn McCoy's podcast? They was talking about. Everybody's talking about it, bro. So it's just one thing that they're going to say. I'm just going to keep telling people that we're over the whole Sam Darnold stuff. We're over the whole Daniel Jones. We are way past that. There's nothing we can do. We don't want to go backwards. Not saying we would be going back. If we had a Daniel Jones, I ain't going to say on cat. I ain't going to say on cat. If JJ McCarthy ain't the guy, I wouldn't mind having a Daniel Jones. I'm going to be honest with you. I like Daniel Jones a little bit more though. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I like that he can move around a lot more. Nothing against Sam Darnold. I love Sam Darnold. But Daniel Jones, that man balling as well. That man playing really good. He playing some good football with the Colts. Even though they just lost to the Chiefs, he's playing some good football with the Colts. If Max does shine, do you think he could really be consistent though? That's the question. That is the question. But if he does that against the Seahawks defense, that's a big deal. The Seahawks defense is one of the best in the game. So if he shines against that, bro, after everything we've seen with the Vikings offense recently, and if he shines against one of the best, like a good, matter of fact, let me look it up. Let me look up the Seahawks defense. Let me look up the Seahawks defense, bro, because, but yeah, man, if he does good, hey, listen, that consistency is the key, but for an undrafted free agent to just start playing, get first team reps this week and look good, that's saying a lot, man. That's saying a lot. Now, Seahawks is a top 10 defense. They've number 7, bro. This is not, listen, bro. Seahawks got a great secondary. They top 4, bro. Listen, it's not good, man. It's not good. But the Seahawks struggle at stopping the run. So we might be able to run on them. Seahawks are top 3 in scoring defense. They don't play no games, bro. They really that good, man. Red zone defense. Seahawks are 11. Third down defense. Seahawks are bottom. They're 14 with the Buccaneers. But really, the passing defense is really top tier. It's going to be very hard to pass on them, but you know, KLC likes to air that ball out. Shout out to Mike. He said, thank you for giving, for vibing. Yeah, thank you for vibing with me, Mike. Shout out to you, bro. Mike, you know your Sixers playing, right? Yeah, I know they playing. I was live for a little bit, and I was watching the Sixers game. Let me see what the score is. Yeah, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do the live stream, the play-by-play today. I just wasn't feeling it. I feel some type of way about the Sixers because it's just like the Sixers, the Joel Embiid always out. Paul George is always out. I'm so frustrated, man. I love my Sixers. I'll go live for the next game, but I'm feeling some type of way right now about the Sixers though. As a Falcons fan, I want you to want Kirk and trade for him. Nah, bro, we can't. Can you please give me a shout out? I love the live. Oh, shout out to you, Wilson. Mike, you think that maybe my Cowboys can beat the Chiefs on Thanksgiving? You know what? The Cowboys can beat anybody. And I say that, and I'm not being sarcastic when I say that. The Cowboys offense is one of the best in the game. They have one of the best offense in the game, bro. So y'all can beat them. Will you beat them is a different story. That's a different question. By the way, the Sixers are losing 46-39. It's a close game. But I am very frustrated with the Sixers right now. Kirk will change. Shout out to Christopher O. Hit the like button. Let's go. Kirk will change though. Sixers and Dub Nation, y'all. All right, let's go. South Memphis Cheesehead. What's going on, heavy hitter? Hey, listen, bro. We're going to get y'all back one of these days. This year, you got us this year, though. I ain't going to say on cap. Hey, heavy hitter, y'all got us this year, my guy. Y'all got us, but we will get revenge. We will get revenge, bro, respectfully. They keep repeating, best thing ever. And yeah. Skull Mister, let's go. I'm a Pats fan, and the Pats are good now. Yeah, the Pats are amazing. Let's Or even Mac Jones. Yeah, Mac Jones. I don't know about the Mac Jones thing, man. There's rumors that the Vikings might try to trade for Mac Jones in the offseason. I'm cool. I'm cool. Drake for MVP. I think it right now, I got Matthew Stafford as the MVP. And then I got Drake May number 2. I'm very worried we are about to go into an all season with a bigger question mark than the years before. Yes, because this is why I want JJ McCarthy to play. He better not let Max Brosmer play the rest of the games, and he looks good. They're going to trade JJ McCarthy in the offseason. If Max Brosmer plays against the Seahawks and looks decent, and for the rest of the season he looks decent / good, they're trading JJ McCarthy. Whether we win or lose, I don't care. I just want to see some progress offensively because our offense has been terrible. Matt Jones abandoned the Pats. Yeah. But y'all got Drake May, though, so y'all good. Y'all good. You guys have to admit Drake May is good. Yeah, Drake May is amazing. The Vikings are about to be in full rebuild once they fire Kwesi. They gotta fire everybody. Kwesi included. You know what I mean? I think they gotta start over. I want to fire our scouting, their scout. Everybody got to get fired, bro. I want everybody. I want to start all the way over, bro. For real. May is balling. Yes, facts. He said, "Cub Mazzy." My Bears are very lucky to be 8-3. Yeah, the Bears. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The Bears got a great offense, and your defense is coming along because your offense is playing amazing. So I mean, I can't hate on the Bears. Bears are playing good this season, man. But I'd say this right now. Y'all still a long season to go for y'all. So we'll see if y'all win the NFC North. We'll see. And go from there. Take one game at a time. Time to be an Eagles fan. Eric said, time to be an Eagles fan. Hey, bro, y'all see me with the Sixer stuff on. Y'all know I'm a Sixer fan. I don't feel everything besides NFL football. But I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't leave my Vikings. I could never leave my Vikings. He said Eagles just got bodied by the Cowboys. You ain't lying. You have a top 3 coach. Ain't no way he will be fired. Why? I don't think he's a top 3 head coach. I don't. Because I look at it like this. I look at a top 3 coach. They could win in the playoffs. Can he win in the playoffs? He got 0 wins. I'm just being honest. I ain't trying to hate. I'm just stating. What's the point of winning 14 games and losing the wild card round? What's the point of getting into the playoffs the first time with Kirk Cousins and you got home field advantage and you lose in the wild card round? It's like he hasn't done anything in the playoffs. We had amazing seasons, regular season. But are we trying to win regular season awards or are we trying to win a Super Bowl? The Vikings ain't never won a Super Bowl. And yes, I think Kevin O'Connell is a solid coach, but I'm not even going to go to good or great because how I look at coaches is if you're good or great, you win playoff games. KLC gets out-coached every time we go against a meaningful – when we have a meaningful game, he gets out-coached. When we go to the playoffs, he loses. We lose. And I say that respectfully. Can he prove me wrong? I hope he does. But people are making it seem like just because he has a lot of wins in the regular season, he's a great coach or a good coach. Let me say this real quick. The Eagles fired their Super Bowl winning coach. He won a Super Bowl. So if the Eagles can fire a Super Bowl winning head coach, why can't the Vikings fire a coach that hasn't won one playoff game in his career as a head coach? That's all I'm saying. I want to win a dang on Super Bowl. And every Viking fan should feel the same way I'm feeling. We want to win a Super Bowl. We ain't trying to just win regular season games. We did it. I don't know the history, like how many wins we have in history, but I'm pretty sure we're one of the top teams that won the most games throughout NFL history without a Super Bowl. I'm pretty sure we got to probably be top 2. We got to probably be top 2 in that category. We won the most games throughout the NFL history without a Super Bowl. So I'm trying to break that trend. I'd rather barely get into the playoffs and make a playoff run than have a 14-win season and get booted in the first round. That's how I'm looking at it right now. I want to see my offense look a lot better. This is how I look at it right now, y'all. If my head coach is an offensive-minded head coach, my offense needs to be good. And shout out to Bob Sweep and Bob in the building. If I have a defensive-minded head coach, I need my defense to be top tier. Right now, we have an offensive-minded head coach that everybody puts on this pedestal, right? And our offense, you know what? Let me just look it up because I want y'all to understand where I'm coming from. Because listen, it's not just JJ McCarthy. It's not just JJ McCarthy why our offense looks bad. It's play calling. It's play calling as well. Now let's look at total offense. Vikings are number 28 in total offense, but our head coach is an offensive-minded head coach. Terrible, bro. Terrible. Let's talk about passing offense. We got Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison and TJ Hockenson. Let's see what their passing offense is. Let's see where we rank. In the 20s. We're number 28. Out of 32 teams, we're number 28. We're one of the best wide receivers in the game. Let's keep going down the list. When it comes to rushing offense, okay, we got one of the best head coaches in the game, right? Let's look at our rushing it. Oh, we're number 24 in rushing. Bro, listen, I know people won't put it all on JJ McCarthy. It's not just him. It's not just JJ McCarthy. We've been saying the same thing with Sam Darnold, with Kirk Cousins, about our offense ain't consistent. It gets stagnant. And y'all know this, Viking fans, we know this. We know that our offense gets stagnant. Even when Kirk Cousins was playing good with the Vikings, before he tore his Achilles, before Sam Darnold had this great season, and when he had that great season, there was points of that season where the offense looked stagnant and couldn't move the ball, couldn't score a touchdown. That's play calling, bro. Bad news, JJ has a that's funny. Yeah, the Bears, they not like that either. Yeah. And God, you not live streaming your boys. All right, listen, I'm not live streaming the Sixers. I will live stream the Sixers next game, but the Sixers, I'm frustrated with the Sixers because this is a game. I'm glad I'm watching it right now, actually. It's 57-44. Magic is up. I'm frustrated because Joel Embiid still ain't playing. Paul George still ain't playing. And I know the only way we have hope is if they play. I love the Sixers, but I'm frustrated because it's like, what the heck, bro? KFC will only run to get second and short to the pass game. Facts, Pants. Shout out to you, bro. Vikings are a winningest team without a... See? Too evil. Thank you for that comment. Vikings are the winningest team without a Super Bowl. Facts, bro. See, that's my whole point right now. I understand people want to put... And listen, I'm not saying KFC is a bad coach, but I'm not giving him the title as good or great. I am not doing it. I put Mike Zimmer over him. I put Mike Zimmer over KLC any day of the week. Any day of the week, bro. Listen, I want to win a Super Bowl. I don't want to just win regular season games. Yes, you have to win regular season games to get to the playoffs. I know. But I want to make a run. I want to be a team where, wow, the Vikings are in the NFC Championship game. I want to be the team. Well, Vikings are representing the NFC in the Super Bowl. I want to be that team. Not the team that has all these wins and gets knocked out in the wild card. We got knocked out in the wild card round twice with KOC. Listen, Viking fans, we deserve better than that. I understand people like KOC. He might be a nice guy, but look at the playoff resume. Look at the playoff resume. And look what's happened with JJ McCarthy right now. The blame is not all on JJ. I'm surprised you're ranked the high on offense. Facts, bro. Our offense is terrible, bro. Could you please say what's going on, Lacey? Vikings are great at finding true number one wide receivers in Adrian Peterson. Facts. I got the Adrian Peterson jersey on the wall right there. Signed autograph. People look at the historical stats, ignoring what is happening currently. Facts. Exactly. Too evil. Our team looks so bad right now. You got Justin Jefferson, one of the best wide receivers in the game, not even running a full route sometimes. Like, I don't know what the heck is happening, bro. Jordan Addison looks like he's not even a solid wide receiver. He went from a good wide receiver to not even a average wide receiver. Look at his statistics, bro. Look at the catches. Look at the... Listen, it's bad right now, y'all. It's bad. For real. I'm saying Kelsey is a bad coach. Yeah, facts. I think he's not that good. I'll tell you that. So what do you think you should happen? All right, so with the Vikings, this is how I look at it. And I say this respectfully. I know Viking fans ain't going to really, some Viking fans ain't going to like this. But I'm going to just give you my opinion. Depending on how we look against Seattle Seahawks, if we get beat down, I'm going to be honest with you. I hope we fire everybody. You can't fire everybody during the season, probably. I would love to fire our head coach, though, KOC. I would love to, because you lost the team. The team doesn't even seem like they want to even play. When you have the best wide receiver in the game, the way he's playing and the way his body language is, bro, you lost the team. Possibly. I'm not 100% sure about that, but it looks like he lost the team. Once a head coach loses the team, it's a wrap. Bro, how do I feel about the Steelers? How do I feel about the Steelers? The Steelers lost it, man. Steelers made a mistake. I'm going to tell you why they made a mistake. The Steelers made a mistake because they let the Ravens come back. Meaning, they didn't win enough games when Lamar Jackson was hurt. The Steelers made a mistake. They was in first place all season long until now. Now they're not going to get that first place spot back. I don't think. Honestly, I think the Ravens going to win that division because of the fact that the Steelers, some of the games they could have won, they lost. So, and it's really on their offense more than anything. Their defense been more consistent than their offense. But yeah, I think the Ravens winning that division. The AFC North, it's a wrap. They tied with the Ravens 6-5. And the Ravens not even playing that good offensively, even with Lamar Jackson, but they still winning. That's all that matters. As long as you win, that's all that matters. He said, at this point, just let Brosmer cook, see if he can make something happen with the offense. Listen, but I really want to see J.J. McCarthy still play, bro. I know people are against J.J. McCarthy right now. I want to see the man play for the rest of the season. I really am. I'm cheering for him. I'm cheering for the underdog. I'm cheering for J.J. But I will hold him accountable. He has to be better. And whoever plays, if Max Brosmer plays, I'm going to cheer for Max Brosmer. Everybody in the building, make sure you hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We are going live for every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Appreciate y'all. He said, not saying he will, but got to try something at least. I get you. I got you, Nolan. I 100% agree with that. If JJ has the concussion and he can play, he can't play, then okay, Max Brosmer play, but I still want JJ to play. I know it sounds bad. I know people don't like what they're seeing right now, but yeah, we'll see. And I'm gonna cheer for Max. And if Max shows any type of game, listen, it's a wrap. I think the Vikings drops are mostly mental. They're frustrated with the offense, so they're not as focused. Yeah, I can see that. If y'all get beat down by Seattle, would you tank the rest of the season for a high draft pick? I don't think they're going to. They don't even have to try to tank. They're so bad offensively. They're tanking and not even trying to tank. They don't even got to try, bro. They don't got to try. They're that bad offensively. Our offense is terrible. Absolutely terrible. 49ers, the best team. Who the 49ers play this week? They don't have to try to tank. Just play. Oh, that's crazy. Peterson can plow through defense, but man, I was always afraid of him fumbling. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. I love my boy AP, but he fumbled a lot. 49ers, the best team. No need to tank. They can do it. Yes, without trying. Bob, see? Great minds think alike. That's exactly how I feel, Bob. That's exactly how I feel, bro. Ravens will win the division, and Rodgers is on the last. Yeah. Mac, I think I agree with you. 49ers, the best team. Dang, why do you keep saying that? You saying that? Why do you keep repeating that? Don't spam that, bro. I get your point, bro. Vikings suck. Okay. Bears down. Vikings ain't good. I will agree. Bears got to finish up. They got to finish, though. The season ain't over. Y'all got to finish. JJ is trash. He looks bad. Max is better. We going to see about Max being better, though. I don't know about all that. Only saw Max in preseason. He looked okay. We're going to see. We're going to definitely see. He doesn't have a concussion. He was benched. My bull, and you know what's crazy? That's how I feel. I don't think he got it. I don't think he got a concussion. I think he's getting benched, bro. And I say that, and I might be wrong. I don't think it's going to. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and lie. During the live stream last game, the guy, JJ McCarthy, his accuracy is by far, it's bad. It is bad. I'm talking about the out throws, like all his throws is just, some of them are just bad, bro. The deep pass, for the second interception in the middle of the field, trying to get to Speedy Naylor, bro threw it like 5 yards over Speedy Naylor's head, bro. INT. I'm like, yo, what are you doing, bro? Oh, Watford is in pain. By the way, my Sixers are losing 68-49. If y'all wondering, yeah, they losing. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate y'all. He doesn't have any brown sugar. If Brosmer doesn't play good, they will throw him under the bus. Yeah. I feel like they would throw KOC under the bus because KOC needs to listen. KOC's not, he hasn't been good. When your quarterback plays so bad, the staff says he has to have a concussion and bench him. The 9 experience. Dang. JJ was surrounded by NFL talent in Michigan. Don't forget. He didn't have to work for that nation championship yet. Listen. National champ. I got you, man. I got y'all. 5 minutes left in the Packers game. Duffy drove his head into the turf. JJ laid there for a while, and Hawkinson picked him up. Okay. Yeah, I get it. He might have had a concussion. I'm just saying, man, it's just the timing of it, Dylan. The timing of it is kind of bad. It's like, you know, this man's playing terrible, and then now he has a concussion. You could have made that announcement during the game that he had a concussion, not during the week. And he has a concussion. Hey, listen, bro, that just sounds a little bit. I don't know. Sounds a little off, but you could be 100% right, bro. You could be 100% right. He's surrounded by NFL talent now. That's true. That's true. So all I'm hearing is it's Kirkle time. Oh my goodness. Hey, Nolan, don't do that to me, bro. Yes, trade for Kirk Cousins. I'll take a 5th. I don't want Kirk Cousins. So have you fully buried your I can't say beat the brakes off a team right now, but I will say next year we're gonna beat the brakes off of you. I might have to change it up. Next year we're gonna beat the brakes off of you. Hey, listen. I'm about to bring it back just to say that. Hey, listen, respectfully speaking, as a big-time Minnesota Viking fan, when we play your team next season, we ain't talking about this. This season is done. Next season, we're going to beat the brakes off of you. See, I can't say this season. This season is done. Our offense can't score. Our defense can't do it all. Our special teams are starting to fall apart besides Will Reichard. Hey, listen, it's looking bad for the Vikings. Our starting quarterback, JJ McCarthy, ain't the most accurate sometimes. He's throwing interception after interception. I'm cheering for the man, but I want to give the man some time. I want him to get some experience. But I'm going to say this, though. We're going to beat the brakes off your team. For all you Eagle fans, for all you Packer fans, you Bear fans, we already beat the Bears this year. I ain't worried about the Bears. We already beat the Lions. I ain't worried about the Lions. Even if we lose a second game, I ain't worrying about it. Packers, we're going to get you back. Who else? Bucket, I don't know. Whoever we play, don't even matter. We're going to get the Ravens back as well. The timing is pretty poor. Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, the timing is terrible, man. Like, he has a concussion. It's like, dang, bro. And it's just so bad because, the whole NFL world is talking about JJ McCarthy and they talking about, can the man even, they're saying, how can he be this bad with Justin Jefferson? How can he be this bad with KOC? And my whole thing is this, people are overrating KOC, bro. I'm just being honest with you. People overrating KOC. They make it seem like this man is really the quarterback whisperer and he can make everybody so great. And, bro, I'm telling you, I watched every game with Sam Darnold. I watched probably every game with Kirk Cousins. Yes, Kirk Cousins was playing pretty good with KOC. Yes, Sam Darnold was playing amazing with KOC. But there was points of the season where our offense couldn't do a dang on thing. And it was play calling. It wasn't because of the talent on the field. It wasn't because of the talent. It was the play calling. But he came from injury and numbers. Yep, I got you with that, Austin. He said JJ is mid at best, and with his mental down, he will fail, and it sucks, but it is what it is. You know what? I'm hoping his mental ain't down, bro. I'm hoping he keeps his head up high. I'm hoping that he gets through whatever he's going through. Because, like I said, I am honestly cheering for JJ McCarthy. I don't want this man to fail after. I don't want him to fail, period, honestly. But I will admit, the man looks bad right now. They comparing him to Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, or was it Jamarcus Russell? Listen, they comparing him to the worst of the worst, bro. And that's not a good look. Even when Drake May was playing the way he was playing, they wasn't comparing Drake May to none of these dudes. Drake May was still throwing some touchdowns. Hey, listen, even when Caleb Williams was playing the way he was playing last year, they wasn't comparing Caleb Williams to Zach Wilson and the guys. He was still playing pretty good. Showed some flashes. My biggest thing right now as a Viking fan is I just want to see some progression. That's all. Is he going to make some progress? Is he going to go and listen? I know it's going to be a roller coaster ride, some ups and some downs. He got to do his part, not turn the ball over as much. He got to do his part to try to be more accurate. He got to try to be a little bit more accurate, man. Make it at least catchable. Make the throw at least let it be catchable for the wide receivers. Some of the passes are they're so inaccurate. The wide receivers ain't catching it, bro. They're not going to. He got to be better. He got to be better. He said Justin Jefferson is old and fell off. Nah, that's not true, bro. That's not true. No, Justin is the best. You're tripping. Give Lamar that system. They would be dangerous. Oh my gosh, I would love Lamar. JJ will win a award. He will win MVP, and Drake May will win MVP. Okay. You got a lot of confidence in JJ McCarthy. I do too. JJ has stats identical to Jamarcus Russell. Jamarcus Russell McCarthy. Dang. But to be honest, this the type of quarterback he was in college. You know what's crazy? Is like I was trying to tell people, Ingram. I was trying to tell people last year. I wasn't coming at JJ, but he wasn't my first choice. Since he's a Viking fan, since he's on the Vikings, I'm rocking with JJ McCarthy. I got no choice almost, really. But I was a Drake May guy. And I had people that told me they watched 50 hours of film of Drake May. He was going to be a bust. These dudes were telling me, you must not watch that much film, Mike. You don't know what you're talking about. And I said, my eyes tell me differently than what you're telling me. I said, you can watch all the film that you want. We're going to have to agree to disagree. I think Drake May is going to be a straight up dog. He's going to be all right. He's going to be good. I wanted the Vikings to draft Drake May. And people was trying to tell me, oh, they about to go off. Oh, snap, they talking. They on the court. They about to get the rumble, and hopefully nothing happens. But yeah, people trying to tell me, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, man. You must not know football, man. I go by my eyes more than I go by statistics. Yes, I go by analyzing film, my analysis, watching film, and looking at the stats and all that. I go by all that. But my eyes tell me more. And then I look at what do we have on this team? Because it's bigger than just drafting a guy that's got the talent. You got to have the right talent around them. And I was trying to tell people this stuff. Oh, Drake May, he's not that good. The Tar Heels are not good. Blah, 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 blah. You should see his throw. He can't read defenses. Bro, they was telling me all this stuff, bro. They was telling me all this. Oh, he can't read defenses. What am I missing? I'm watching the film, maybe not as much film as you, but I'm watching the same film, and I don't get what you get. And this is why I always say, someone could read one sentence and get three different things. It could be, listen, it can mean one thing, but three different people can read that same sentence or that paragraph and get something totally different out of that paragraph. Everybody's mindset is so different. Everybody's mindset is so different. They about to rumble. Come on, please don't rumble. Please don't rumble now. We ain't trying to rumble, bruh. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the building, man. Everybody in the building, make sure you hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. There's a lot of evil going on around the whole entire world, and I'm just trying to bring everybody together. I don't care what team you rock with. I don't care I don't care if you're green, yellow, whatever color. It don't matter. Whatever, poor, rich, whatever. It don't matter. You from a whole nother country. You from a whole nother continent. You from a whole nother galaxy. I don't care. On this channel, it's good vibes. I'm trying to have good energy on this channel. And anybody that got bad energy, I don't want you to be in the channel. I don't want you to subscribe. I don't want you to rock with us. I want good energy, good vibes on this channel. So, yeah. Shout out to everybody in the building. If you're feeling the vibes, consider subscribing. We are going live for every Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. God is good all the time. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. JJ McCarthy still got crazy yards from an injury he barely recovered from. Yeah. He is who we thought he is. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. He said, what up? What up, bro? You're the best. Oh, thank you. He's Eric said, I'm the best you're the best YouTuber ever. Wow. Thank you for that. I still think KLC is throwing a hissy fit and refusing to run because he wanted Drake May. Yeah. But the thing about it, the Patriots wasn't trying to trade out of that pick. It is what it is. Listen, you should have kept Sam Darnold for all that. You shouldn't have drafted Jake. If you didn't want to develop a quarterback, you should have kept Sam Darnold and drafted the best corner or the best defensive tackle at that 11th spot. You shouldn't even traded up to go get him. You should have just drafted either Bo Nix, not even Bo. Don't draft no quarterback. If the only quarterback you wanted was Drake May and you couldn't get him, you should have just kept Sam Darnold. Period. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Y'all would have had to move up to get Drake. Yeah, we tried to. They tried to trade up Ingram. They tried to trade up. The Patriots wasn't going for it, bro. I play a varsity quarterback. I want D1 for people don't realize how hard it is to be a quarterback, especially as an NFL quarterback. You have to do different plays than move the play while under pressure. Yeah, it's true. I agree with that. Austria. Yeah, I agree. To be honest with you, I agree. I 100% agree with you, bro. It's hard, but at the end of the day, I'm telling you right now, and I say this respectfully, don't nobody care. Because at this point, a lot of Viking fans want to see results. I'm not one of the Viking fans, and I ain't saying that there's anything wrong with thinking like this. I'm not a Viking fan that's saying that JJ McCarthy is trash and he should just be traded. I'm not one of those Viking fans. I'm like the opposite. I'm kind of neutral. I don't want him to be traded, but he has to be better. And I want to give him the rest of the season and next season to see what he has. Some Viking fans is like, I only want to see the rest of this season. If he don't improve, I'm done. Some Viking fans are saying, I already seen enough. I'm over with. I'm over with it. Like, they want to see Max Brosmer so bad. I'm just saying. I play Viking shit with no play. Yo, ain't no playoffs for us. I definitely don't think McCarthy was worth a moving up in the draft for a pick. Should have saved the picks. Yeah. Mike, do you think running backs is a need? I think running back is a need, but at the end of the day, it's not a need because if you have an offensive-minded head coach like KOC that doesn't like to run the ball when it's 3rd and 1, he'd rather hand the ball off to a tight end to run the ball on 3rd and 1. Overthinking it. I think KOC is, and shout out to my guy Holden. I think KOC is one of those guys that just overthinks everything. And I said it once, I'm gonna say it again. You ran the ball with our tight end, one of the slowest players on our team. Come on, bro. You should have handed the ball off to Jordan Mason. You should have handed the ball off to Aaron Jones. Why would you hand the ball off to TJ Hawkinson? So we could have the best running back in the game. We could have LaDainian Tomlinson in his prime. We could have Emmitt Smith in his prime. We could have Eric Dickerson in his prime. We could have any of the all-time great running backs. Frank Gore, whoever, Curtis Martin, whoever, Sean Alexander, whoever you can name. Listen, anybody, Marshall Faulk, it don't matter. I'm telling you, we can have the all-time greats. KOC would not run the ball enough. This is why I kind of want to get away from him. I'm not going to lie. No, I don't play. But I do have a helmet. If KOC ever needs me, I have a helmet. I have an extra helmet. And if he needs me, I will definitely play. KOC doesn't need a running back. He doesn't run about facts. That's what, like 85% of the NFL fans think they can be a quarterback. No, I don't think that, bro. Quarterback is hard. I know it's hard. I could not be a quarterback. I would have to be like a running back or like a safety or something. Yeah, man. Oh, shout out. You said you love this guy. Oh, thank you for the support, man. Get Mac Jones. They saying that. That's the rumor right now, Matthew. Matthew, you might be on to something, bro. Shout out to everybody in the building. Everybody in the building, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We are going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. Salute to everybody in the building. At halftime, if you're a Sixer fan like I am, because I'm a Viking fan, I cover the Vikings on this channel, but I'm a Sixer fan as well. It's Philly, everything besides football. And if you're wondering why I'm a Viking fan from PA, it's because of the great Randy Moss, the best wide receiver in the game, hands down. The Magic is winning like 86-60, bro. We're getting destroyed. I'm so glad I didn't do a play-by-play for this game. I would have been irritated. I'm glad. Matt Jones was balling this year. Imagine him with a bona fide receiver. Like, oh my gosh. Matthew, I think you on to something, bro. I'm not going to sit here and cap. You might be on to something. He handed it off to Hawkinson because Ravens handed off to Andrew for a tush push. He wanted his own Andrews, but he doesn't have Andrews. Facts. They could hand it off to him. Yeah, that too. Do you think the Bills coach has to go? He can't win the big ones. You know what? You might be on to something with that. Talking about the Bills. My favorite quarterback in the game is Josh Allen. Can they just trade him to the Vikings? Can the Bills trade Josh Allen to the Vikings? We'll give up anything. Just take it all. Take all the first round picks. Take it all. Give us Josh Allen. Hold on there. Hold on. Where's the mic? Trade Josh Allen to the Minnesota Vikings. We'll give you multiple first round picks. You can have JJ McCarthy as well. I'm Mike Sports Vibes, and I improve this message. Drop the mic. Yeah, trade them to us. But yeah, I think that the Bills, they might, if they don't get to the playoffs or if they don't make a run this year, they might trade their head coach. I can see that happening because he's such a talented such a talented quarterback. Always had a lot of love for Josh Allen. One of the best in the game. It's just hard to win a Super Bowl. And people not good players. If you don't win a Super Bowl, they're not good. They're not great. So many great players never won a Super Bowl. And he's going to be in the Hall of Fame when he retires. Guaranteed he will be. Thanksgiving plans. I'm spending time with the family. By the way, happy holidays to everybody. Spending time with the family, going to my my wife's we're gonna be with my, on that side of the family, spending time with them, which is my family as well. We're gonna just spending time with the family, with my babies, my kids, my wife, my kids, talking. And I don't know what games are going to be on Thanksgiving. Hopefully there's some good games. I didn't really look at and see what games are going to be on, but I'm hoping I get my peach cobbler. Hey, listen, I love holidays, but every time I think of holidays, I think of my grandma. I miss my grandma. Grandma passed away a few years ago, so I miss my grandma. And the one thing my grandma always used to make was peach cobbler. She made me a homemade peach cobbler. And I always get like a little down when holiday season comes up, like, oh, my grandma. So I miss my grandma so much. But yeah, man, I hope I get my peach cobbler this Thanksgiving. But I am so thankful for my family. Thanking God for everything that I'm blessed with. Life ain't perfect, but life is great. You feel me? I'm just thankful to just be here and I'm able to talk to y'all and vibe with y'all. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. God is good. I wish the Bills had a Vikings defense. If they did, this sounds like y'all 2 seasons ago. Y'all ago all over again with y'all quarterback situation. Should have just kept Darnold. At least he brought stability. And you know what, Ingram? You're 100% right. When it comes down to it, and the only reason why I'm going 100% right because and I'm starting to change my opinion a lot because I just feel like KOC isn't he wasn't ready to develop a quarterback. You should have just kept Sam Darnold. You're 100% right. You should have just drafted the best corner. You should have just drafted the best quarterback. No, not quarterback. Corner or defensive tackle or safety or linebacker, whoever. Just draft anybody but a quarterback in that first round because obviously KOC don't know what the freak he's doing when it comes to developing a quarterback. So I agree with that comment. I'm a Cowboys fan. I subscribed. We pulled off an upset this week. Oh man, we got a Cowboys fan. Oh, salute to you. And you know what? I had the Cowboys actually beating the Eagles this week, which is crazy. I said, man, it's just something about division rivalries. You can't just count out a division rival. Like even with the Commanders, like people want to say the Commanders they probably will get destroyed without Jaden Daniels, but it's any given Sunday. And then on top of a division game, Cowboys and Eagles are one of the best rivalries in sport in NFL, probably in sports, right? So it's like I don't know, man. That could have went either way. But I said this is what I said. I said the Cowboys offense is the real deal, but the Eagles defense is a Super Bowl winning defense. Like the Eagles defense is probably the best defense in the game, right? The problem, I said, can the Eagles offense score on the bad defense of the Cowboys? And the Eagles, from what I seen, I think y'all was up like 14 points, 20. I don't know what the score was, but y'all was up pretty big. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if you took your foot off if the Eagles offense just took their foot off the gas pedal. I don't know if the Cowboys defense just stepped it up. I don't know what happened during the game. I didn't watch the game. But that's a shame that the Eagles lost that game because they was up so big. But I know division games could go either way. All they needed was a couple more field goals. They would have won the game. They would have won the dang old game. But it happens. It happens. Division games are tough to call. Tough to call. I agree 100%. Future Hall of Famer. Yup. KC versus Cowboys. Packers versus Lions. All right. So listen, KC versus Cowboys. I'm really excited to watch. Packers versus Lions. I guess I want them both to lose, but and I say that respectfully because they're in my division. That's two of the best teams in our division. One of the two best. Like actually, our division is really good. The Bears are number one. I think the Lions are number two, if I'm not mistaken. Packers are three, right? And then of course the Vikings are number four. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to talk about it, but you know the vibes. But yeah, let's go. That's a good game. That's a good game right there. But I really want to see the KC Cowboys. I think that's a good game. Is Myles Garrett a Hall of Famer? Yes. If he keeps doing what he's doing, yes, he will be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, my Vikings are not good. Darnold was the safe, easy pick. Pay him and then get an O-line or safety linebacker first round. Fags, bro. Imagine where you be. You ain't lying, bro. Bears are the best team in the NFC North. Yeah, they look good. But we're going to beat the Bears next time we play them. We already beat the Bears, actually. So we're not worrying about that. Zeke, what you doing, Zeke? Zeke, come here. Talking to my cat. Zeke, what you doing, man? What are you doing? What are you trying to do? Zeke, don't you do it. What is this cat doing? I don't be honest. Listen, this is my first time having a cat. Listen, I'm a dog person for the most part, but he's pretty cool. But I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand it. I'm trying to understand how cats are wired. Had him for a couple of months now. Zeke, what's up, buddy? But anyway, 21-0 at start of the. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How did they lose that game? I live in Chicago. Oh wow. Yeah, how did they lose that game, bro? Greatest rivalry in all sports is Michigan versus Ohio. Zeke, don't do it. Whatever you're doing, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I think one of the greatest rivalries is probably no. What you doing? I'm trying to figure out what my cat is about to do. I don't know what my cat's about to do. He's about to climb up the wall. What you doing? Zeke, no. No. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta put my cat downstairs. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. My bad, y'all. My bad. My bad. My bad, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I don't know what type. I don't know what type time my cat on right now, y'all. It's crazy, man. I don't know what he's doing. Come here. Come here. So, so this the cat. My cat Zeke, and he doesn't want to be held. About to send this behind downstairs. Don't you smack me. Don't you smack me. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the building, man. Eagles love getting that tush push put. Oh my goodness, that is an inappropriate comment. Please don't make comments like that, my brother. Please don't do that. Hold on, let me get him downstairs. Hold on, y'all. Man, I'm trying to keep this dang on cat down here. Every time I'm up here, he wants to be up here with me. I'm back. I'm not gonna be on too much longer, but for the people that waited, salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all, man. We here. Uh, Zeke living it up, man. Yeah. Zeke, Zeke living it up. That's my buddy, man. That's my buddy. Would be first Browns defensive player in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, cats are like energetic boys until they're just chilling. Yeah, he be chilling. Pats Nation in the building. Zeke crazy. Yeah, he be slapping it. Listen, he hype. He's like 6 months or 7 months. Yeah, yeah, my kids love him. I got him for my kids, man. I got him for my kids because I'm more of a dog person. Because what I really wanted to get, but I was just like, nah, I want to change it up. I still kind of want to get a dog. What I really want to get is a dog. I don't know. I want to get like a Doberman, either the smaller ones, not the larger ones. I want to get a Doberman or I wanted to get a poodle. But I'm talking about like the mid-sized poodles. I like poodles. I don't know. I think they're nice dogs. Nice dogs. I love poodles. And I wanted to get a dog that doesn't shed too much. So I was thinking about getting like a poodle instead of a cat, but I just chose the cat and we'll see how that goes. But I still want to get a poodle. I still want to get a dog. But we'll see how that happens. I gotta see how the cat works with the family and I'll go from there. Um yeah, but I really love dogs. I had a Jack Russell. I had a mix like a Jack Russell Terrier Poodle. I had a pit bull mixed with a pug. I don't know how that even happened. How does a pug mix with a pit bull? I don't know what they was doing with that. That was a weird looking dog. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. It was imagine like a head that looks like a pit bull head, but the eyes look like a pug. Like the eyes was all big. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So I had one of those. But I like dogs, man. I'm a dog person, but I do like Zeke. Yeah, man, Zeke crazy. Zeke was about to stand on business, but thought about it and decided not. Yo, he about to hit me with a two-piece. He about to hit me with a two-piece. Yeah, hey, listen. Hit me with a two-piece because he wanted to jump all over the place in this room, my little office that I have. But shout out to everybody in the town. Yeah. I don't know about that, Mike. I don't know if I never had one of those before. But shout out to everybody in the building, man. I'm about to get off this live stream. Any questions before I get off? Any questions, or is there anything y'all want to talk about before we get off? Um, any questions? Anybody ask me a question if y'all want to talk a little bit more. But shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. But yeah, Eagles love getting. Yeah, man. That was an inappropriate. Joshua, don't do that, man. Dang, bro. I got this man crazy with it, man. Uh, what's going on, True Grizzly? What's good with you, bro? He said JJ's buns. Would you rather, bro, do a bad or good against you? Would you rather, bro, do yeah? You talking about who you talking about? You talking about our quarterback? Max Brosmer, do good or bad? I want to show promise, man. I want somebody to do something offensively, bro. Like I'm tired of our offense looking so bad, bro. Like I'm tired of seeing Justin Jefferson kind of like he not showing it too much on the football field. Like, oh, he's giving up, but you could kind of tell he's not really feeling what's going on. Like, I just want our offense to look halfway decent, bro. Our offense hasn't looked decent consistently all season long. Carson Wentz did have some moments though. He did have some good moments. But yeah, man, our offense been struggling all season long, bro. But yeah, man. Oh, by the way, my Sixers are getting the brakes beat off of them. If anybody cares, my Sixers is just getting the brakes beat off of them. It's embarrassing, bro. It's embarrassing. I don't know what tight time is my Sixers on today, man. I'm so glad I didn't go live for that game. Because I was so hesitant about like I was about to do it. They losing 86-60, bro. 86-60 at halftime, y'all. This is not the third quarter. We at halftime. 86-60. If my math is correct, they down by 26 points at halftime. So I'm so glad I didn't do that live stream. I love my Sixers, but they just I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Caleb smoked him. Yeah, Caleb looks good. Saw your vote earlier today. Vikings can't get rid of JJ too early. Nah, we can't. We can't. We can't. We can't get rid of him too early. But the problem is if he gets hurt or if he's considered injury prone, what are the Vikings going to do? Because you still got a good team. You still got good wide receivers. Are we just going to let Justin Jefferson just waste his prime years because we trying to wait for JJ to not be hurt or to get better? How many years are we going to give JJ McCarthy? That's all I'm asking. Like, that's all I'm asking. I feel like I give him the rest of the season and next season, but after that, bro, if he doesn't show something, I think you got to kind of move on. You know what I mean? These teams need to develop you. But in my honest opinion, though, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. Like I feel like the Vikings, as a like the franchise, made a bad mistake. They should have just kept Sam. And the reason why I say that now because they're not really developing JJ McCarthy. They're doing a terrible job. They're doing a terrible job developing JJ McCarthy. First of all, they're not trying to run the ball. They're not trying to establish the run to make it easier for him. Instead of it being 3rd and 13 or 3rd and 10 or 3rd and long, it could be 3rd and 2. And then on top of that, when it is 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 1, they still don't run the ball when sometimes they should run the ball. And even when the run it like for instance, right? Jordan Mason and Aaron Jones, I think average, it was a high average per carry. They stopped doing it. So you're not helping your quarterback out. So it's like, if this is what y'all wanted to do, why'd you draft him? You should have just kept Sam Darnold. Yes, they drafted him, so we're going to do what we have to do and hope the best. But I feel like they made a mistake because I guess they didn't understand that you have to develop the talent. He might be talented, but you still got to develop other things. He's not going to be a perfect prospect. There's not one prospect in NFL history that was a perfect prospect. I don't care how good they were. They're not a perfect a perfect prospect. You know what I mean? So there's going to be some type of weakness that they have. So if you wasn't prepared mentally, KLC and the coaching staff to develop JJ McCarthy, then why did you do it, bro? You should have just, but this is what it was, right? They didn't know Sam Darnold was going to be that good. I keep forgetting that part. They didn't know he was going to be that good. If they would have known that he was going to be that good, they probably would have never drafted JJ McCarthy. But since he had that great season, bro, That's what happened. They drafted him, and they were like, "Oh, we can't just give up on a top 10 pick." And maybe they should have signed. They should have signed Sam for another 2 seasons or franchise tagged him for one more season, but they didn't do it. So, 76ers are losing bad. Yeah, we're losing bad to the Magic, 89-65. It's terrible. He said, "Go touchdown." Vikings got their work cut off. Yeah, you ain't lying. Maybe the Vikings will get lucky if McCarthy will have a career. No, 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 no. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. Vikings last on our division. Yeah, that's true. Awesome. Yeah, we're not looking good. We not looking good. We're not looking good. We're not looking good. But shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. I'm. Oh, what's going on, Zoe? What's good, bro? I'm so over this though, man. Sixers suck. I'm watching my Sixers suck 93-67. Sucks. But all right, y'all, I gotta get off, man. I've been on long enough. It's gonna be a long off season. But happy holidays to everybody. God bless to everybody. Appreciate all the vibes. Appreciate all the support. Right now it's 93-67. Sixers are losing. Yeah. All right, y'all. Peace out.